Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is our final podcast episode of the year, and because of that, it is a great opportunity for reflecting on the present and future of the two clean energy solutions that we advocate for in this channel: geothermal energy and geologic hydrogen. As you should know by now, these two subsurface energy resources have the potential to revolutionize our energy systems, providing sustainable, reliable, and clean power. In the next 30 minutes, we will discuss why these two energy resources have the potential for becoming game changers, and what are the challenges and hurdles that face to unravel their full potential. Let's get started with geothermal. So why is geothermal energy such a game changer? First, it's incredibly reliable. Unlike solar or wind, which depend on the weather, geothermal energy, or basically the heat that the interior of the planet radiates, provides a continuous power supply, 24/7. This makes it an ideal base load power for the energy grid. And because it is literally anywhere in the surface of the planet, its potential is enormous. Some estimates suggest that the heat beneath the Earth's surface could meet global energy demand many times over. Technologies like enhanced geothermal systems, or EGS, or advanced geothermal systems, also known as AGS, are pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Thus, these technologies expand geothermal's reach beyond traditional volcanic or tectonic zones, bringing it to areas where it was previously unavailable. But geothermal energy isn't without challenges. The upfront costs can be steep. Drilling deep wells and all the infrastructure required constitute significant investments. Overcoming these hurdles will require technological innovation, financial support, and regulatory frameworks that encourage responsible development. I could not be accurate in this discussion without analyzing the latest and quite recent, as it was released just a week ago, report from the International Energy Agency about the future of geothermal energy. In this report, the AEA asserted that geothermal energy as a renewable resource has a vast untapped potential for electricity generation, heating and cooling, and despite being used for over 100 years, it currently meets less than 1% of global energy demand. The report highlights that advances in technology and cost reductions are paving the way for its increased role in energy systems worldwide. According to the report, geothermal could meet up to 15% of global electricity demand growth by 2050, with a potential capacity of 800 gigawatts. So some of the key points of the report are the latest technology breakthroughs. And here the report discusses that beyond the conventional geothermal technologies, which are basically hydrothermal systems, which utilize naturally occurring hot water or steam reservoirs found in the Earth's crust, typically near volcanic active areas, and geothermal heat pumps, which use the stable temperatures near the Earth's surface to heat and cool buildings, which are also known as ground source heat pump. Beyond that, which is the conventional, new technologies like horizontal drilling and hydraulic fracturing, also known as fracking, are unlocking geothermal potential, and here we refer to next generation geothermal systems or technologies. So the report basically refers to enhanced geothermal systems known as EGS. Here in EGS, geothermal reservoirs are created or expanded by enhancing rock permeability through techniques like hydraulic stimulation or fracking. This allows for the extraction of heat from hot, dry formations that lack sufficient natural fluid. A big proponent and developer of EGS is Fervo. Fervo Energy has made significant strides in the development of enhanced geothermal systems, positioning geothermal energy as a sustainable power source. In 2023, Fervo launched its first pilot project, Project Red in Nevada, which became the world's first EGS systems to use horizontal wells. achieving a flow rate of 63 liters per second and generating 3.5 megawatts of electricity. The company also broke ground on the Cape Station Geothermal project in Utah, said to be the largest next-generation geothermal project, aiming for 400 megawatts of 24/7 carbon-free power by 2026. Additionally, Fervo partnered with Google to develop a geothermal power project in Nevada, providing carbon-free energy to the grid starting in November 2023. By 2024, Fervo achieved a 70% reduction in drilling times, lowering costs and enhancing the commercial viability of EGS. These innovations solidify Fervo's leadership in advancing geothermal energy. Next, we have closed-loop geothermal systems, also called as CLGS or Advanced Geothermal Systems, AGS. This involves circulating a fluid through a sealed loop of pipes drilled deep into the ground. The fluid absorbs heat from the surrounding rock and it is then brought to the surface to generate electricity or provide heating. The most prominent company behind AGS is Eavor from Canada. Eavor has achieved significant milestones in the development of advanced geothermal systems, particularly through its closed-loop technology known as the Eavor Loop. It is worth noting that Eavor has already proved its concept with 2 initial pilot projects in North America, and currently Eavor is constructing a commercial closed-loop geothermal project in Geestried, Bavaria, in Germany. This project aims to provide a continuous, weather-independent energy source by 2025, with plans to supply electricity to the grid and district heating to Geestried by 2026. The successful implementation of this project could revolutionize geothermal energy utilization in Germany and beyond. Eavor has announced plans for commercial projects in the Netherlands and Romania, aiming to deploy its closed-loop geothermal technology globally. The company has set an ambitious goal to achieve 40 gigawatts of capacity worldwide by 2040, with an expected annual revenue of 35 billion euros. These technologies enable the exploitation of geothermal energy in a wider range of locations and geological settings, significantly expanding the potential for geothermal energy use. Also, beyond the technological breakthroughs that EGS and AGS represent, the report highlighted geothermal's versatility. Because it is so stable, it can be used as a base load for continuous electricity and heat. But, and this is very important, it can also operate flexibly to stabilize electricity grids and support variable renewables like solar and wind. Basically, it can be switched up and down as required. The report also highlighted the global potential of geothermal. Geothermal energy potential is second only to solar PV among renewables. New drilling technologies can access resources at depths beyond 3 kilometers, making geothermal viable in nearly all countries. Investment and market potential. Investment in geothermal is growing, with potential to reach $1 trillion by 2035. China, the United States, and India have the largest market potential for next-generation geothermal electricity. The report also highlighted the oil and gas industry's role, since the oil and gas industry can significantly reduce geothermal costs by leveraging its expertise in drilling and project management. Up to 80% of geothermal project investment involves skills common in the oil and gas sector. The report also referred to the challenges and policy recommendations. Addressing project development risks, permitting processes, environmental concerns, and social acceptance is crucial. Governments should simplify permitting, providing financial support, and promote international collaboration to develop technical standards. The report also referred geothermal for heat. Geothermal can provide low and medium temperature heat for buildings, industry, and district heating. and it has the potential to decarbonize existing fossil fuel-fired district heating networks. The report also referred geothermal for energy storage. Geothermal can also be used for energy storage, enhancing power system flexibility. Geothermal brine and critical minerals. Often geothermal resources has these materials and even lithium. Geothermal projects can extract valuable materials like lithium, enhancing economic viability. Now let's shift gears and let's talk about geologic hydrogen. Geologic hydrogen is often referred to as natural hydrogen or white hydrogen. While hydrogen has been a buzzword in the clean energy space for years, most of the focus has been on green hydrogen, which is produced using renewable electricity, or also blue hydrogen derived from natural gas with carbon capture. Geologic hydrogen, on the other hand, is found naturally in subsurface rocks. Imagine discovering vast reserves of a fuel that is already clean and ready to use. It's an exciting prospect. Extracting this hydrogen could bypass energy-intensive production processes, making it a simpler and potentially more cost-effective solution. The benefits of hydrogen are well known. It's incredibly energy dense, making it ideal for heavy industries like steel production and long-distance transportation. When burnt, it produces only water vapor, so it is completely clean at the point of use. However, the development of geologic hydrogen is still in its infancy. We are only beginning to identify and map potential reserves. The development of geologic hydrogen has evolved significantly over the decades, beginning with its recognition in the 1980s as seepages linked to ultramafic rocks and hydrothermal systems, and then in the 90s, pioneering research in regions like Russia and France unraveled its generation mechanisms, such as serpentinization and radiolysis. The 2000s expanded global awareness with discoveries of persistent hydrogen seeps in Mali, Kansas, and the Ural Mountains, sparking interest in its economic potential. By the 2010s, advancements in detection technologies and collaborations between global institutions propelled exploration efforts, with Mali's Burakubugu field becoming a notable success story. The 2020s marked commercial breakthroughs, with companies like Hydroma and Gold Hydrogen driving investment and pilot projects in Australia, France, and Brazil, paving the way for widespread adoption. Projected milestones include large-scale production by 2025 and integration into global energy systems by 2030. Though challenges in exploration, environmental impact, and regulations remain key hurdles. Now let's discuss some key discoveries and the regions where these discoveries occur. Geologic hydrogen discoveries span in diverse regions worldwide, showcasing its potential as a clean energy resource. Notable findings include Mali's Burekubugu field, where 98% pure hydrogen supports local electricity needs, and Kansas, US, where hydrogen linked to salt structures sparked early interest in its economic viability. Brazil's São Francisco Basin and South Australia's salt caverns highlight persistent seeps and commercial exploration prospects. The Oman-Ophiolite complex and Russia's tectonically active zones provide crucial insights into hydrogen generation via serpentinization. France's Lorraine Basin, where a discovery occurred in 2023, holds a massive reserve, potentially housing up to 46 million tons of hydrogen, while Albania's Bulkis chromite mine, a recent discovery also, records the highest natural hydrogen flow. Historic sites like Turkey's Chimera Seep and Spain's Monzon 1 well emphasize hydrogen's broad geological contexts, though regulatory challenges persist. Iceland's geothermal emissions and deep-sea hydrothermal vents further underscore hydrogen's global and diverse presence. positioning it as a key component in the energy transition. Companies exploring for geologic hydrogen. We can include here several companies and organizations working globally and driving the exploration and commercialization of geologic hydrogen. Some of the most prominent companies in this emerging arena are Hydroma, which operates the Borakubugu field in Mali, and is one of the first natural hydrogen discoveries, providing hydrogen-powered electricity to local communities. We have also Gold Hydrogen from Australia, which focuses on exploring salt caverns in Australia, in southern Australia, and has confirmed hydrogen accumulations through successful tests. We also have Coloma from the US, a leading startup that has garnered significant investment from Bill Gates' Breakthrough Energy Ventures, and also from Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, to develop data-driven technologies for hydrogen extraction from natural reservoirs. Energy giants such as Total Energies and Engie from France are also investing in research and partnerships to advance hydrogen extraction technologies. Now we also have smaller scale explorers such as HiTerra from the US, Star Scientific from Australia, H2V2 from Spain, Natural Hydrogen Energy in the US, and Helios Aragon in Spain, among others. Worth mentioning are also the collaborative research efforts like those from IFP Energies from France and the US Geological Survey, which continue to map and study the potential of natural hydrogen globally. The economics of extraction and the scale of available hydrogen remain open questions. There is also the challenge of safely storing and transporting hydrogen, which is notoriously difficult due to its small molecular size and higher reactivity. Despite these uncertainties, geologic hydrogen represents a fascinating frontier in clean energy. If we can address these challenges, it could complement other hydrogen resources, reducing our reliance on fossil fuels and accelerating the energy transition. Now let's discuss the broader implications and synergies of both geologic hydrogen and geothermal energy. Both geothermal energy and geologic hydrogen highlight the untapped potential of the Earth's subsurface. Together, they could form the backbone of a diversified clean energy system. And here is why. First, these technologies can complement each other. For instance, geothermal sites often involve drilling deep into the earth, a process that could also help identify hydrogen-rich formations. Combining exploration efforts could lower costs and improve efficiency. Second, they align with global decarbonization goals. As countries phase out fossil fuels, we need reliable, scalable alternatives. Geothermal energy can provide steady power, while hydrogen offers flexibility and high energy density for sectors that are hard to electrify. Finally, these solutions have local benefits. Geothermal projects can create jobs and provide heat or power directly to nearby communities. Hydrogen, on the other hand, could be a game changer for energy storage, smoothing out fluctuations in renewable energy supply and demand. Both geothermal energy and geologic hydrogen will play significant roles in the global transition to cleaner energy systems. However, innovation, investment, and policy support will be essential to overcome their challenges and realize their potential. I believe that geothermal energy has the proven potential to become a cornerstone of future energy systems, providing clean, reliable, and flexible power and heat. When it comes to geologic hydrogen, it is still too early to declare that it has a significant proven potential, and time will tell. So where do we go from here? The future of geothermal energy and geologic hydrogen will depend on innovation, investment, and public support. As individuals, we can advocate for policies that promote clean energy research and deployment. As societies, we can prioritize sustainability and invest in the technologies that will shape our future. I hope today's deep dive has inspired you to think about the incredible possibilities beneath our feet. These aren't just abstract concepts. They are real opportunities to transform our energy systems and create a cleaner, more sustainable world. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.